Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to the Art of Possession-Based Football in Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 with your host SpoonyPizzas. This is just a small snippet of gameplay that you're going to be seeing in this video, and with a few tactical tweaks that I perform later in the video, this is going to help you play a much more possession-based game and build attacks through this sort of Tiki-Taka style without necessarily playing Tiki-Taka. What you're going to be seeing here is the general settings, the legend difficulty, 50 minutes worth of game time. We're up against Atletico Madrid, and here's the game plan for starters. So it's a 4-3-3, and I'm just going to show you the difference between the attacking styles that I'm going to be showing you today. So the first one up is possession, short pass, central attacking area, maintain formation, and a very low support range. So 3, 2 or 1, any of those, and I think what you're going to see is quite difficult to maintain possession, certainly with most teams. I have Barcelona, and they do have really good ball control stats, good dribbling stats, which is going to be really important if you are going to be playing this style. Then frontline pressure, middle aggressive, 8 for defensive line, 5 compactness, Tiki-Taka and attacking fullbacks. Again, Tiki-Taka is a style I perhaps wouldn't really recommend when building a possession-based game, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some examples of this during the game, and yeah, so you can see the difference between the two styles that I'm going to show you. So let me just say that for a possession-based style gameplay that you're probably looking for, you're going to be doing a lot of backwards and sideways passing, and what this does is what you're trying to do is draw out your opposition so that you basically create passing lanes through their team. Otherwise, if you don't bring them onto you and they're all camped in their own half, the obviously the space in between the players is going to be smaller. So trying to drag them out and open the gaps between their players is a really good idea. Looking for Griezmann. And this is one of the problems that you have with the Tiki-Taka style. Now let me just show you what's happening here on the replay. So I'm breaking out here, and you see Griezmann, he's not really running forward. That's because players nearby with that Tiki-Taka style are sort of waiting for the ball to come short. Now you can see here Arthur and Messi are more or less in the same position. So when Messi does collect the ball here, he's got a nice little bit of space here, but he's got literally no one to pass to, and that's because of this Tiki-Taka style making the play very narrow, and it makes it easier for the opposition to defend and break the play down. Again, even with Barcelona, as I'm playing out of here, I'm finding it really, really difficult to, here I had to use Super Cancel just to break out and play the ball forward. But again, easily intercepted. So there's literally, look at this, I've got no options. The only option is Messi, but because I'm playing that Tiki-Taka style, he's coming short for the ball, which, isn't really helping because he's moving towards the Atletico Madrid player. But this is the prime reason why you're going to see that the higher support range is much easier to retain possession. Look how much space this guy's got right here that I'm passing into. Right, Felix even actually stutters. Look at number 7 there. That's Joao Felix. He stutters, and yet he still can get the ball because this first touch is in this game is so heavy, even with the likes of Barcelona. You imagine if that's someone with a lesser team. Again, this is what I'm talking about, build up here is fine. Everything that's really nice. But the first ball in, look at that touch. Look at that touch. Absolutely kills me. And then who am I supposed to pass to? Number 4 is going to get tackled. If I pass number 8, Lionel Messi, we get tackled. The only hope I have is getting the ball through this guy's legs to Dembele. And it's because of that first touch. Like, Messi's fine, you know. You got you can play this style if you got like Maradona, Messi, and all the rest of it up front. But if you haven't, which, like I say, in Master League, you don't generally have access to superstars unless you're being like really, really unrealistic. Then you can't play the sort of Tiki-Taka style that you probably see from the likes of Barcelona. I mean, you know, it all breaks down rather too quickly and too easily, as you're going to see here in this final example before I switch it up. Okay, so, you know, again, it's a heavy touch. Look, nice dribble here. But that touch, look how heavy that is. And this is Barcelona. Right? Okay, so now what we're going to do, let's go into the game plan. We're going to change a few things. The support range is going to be set to that. We're going to be playing in a wide attacking area, so the players are going to position themselves. You know, you're looking to build attacks down the wings. The wings are really, really important. And this is why people say, oh, why don't you build a Tiki-Taka formation? Because Tiki-Taka this year doesn't work because of the heavy first touch. So attacking fullbacks, we can sort of go with that. I prefer probably false fullbacks if I'm going to be maintaining possession, so I'm going to play false fullbacks. Okay, so pretty much everything is the same. Counter-attack, I probably would switch it to that, but let's leave it as possession for the time being. Counter-attack just means your players get forward quicker. But if we want to try and maintain that base, probably the possession-based game is the better choice. So let's see what happens now with the support range. If you can see the players on the pitch, look how much width I've got now. You know, and how much more space I've got. And even a poor first touch like you saw there, it's easy to get away. Oh. So you can easily see the amount of possession I'm starting to build up now, and how much easier it is to create chances. You know, I can mess around with skills a little bit now. I can isolate one-on-ones with the likes of Messi. Defensively, it feels a little bit easier as well. There's a better spread also, if you notice. A little bit earlier I should have pointed out, but I was having a little bit of success defensively, where I was able to get a few interceptions, but I wasn't able to actually win the ball. The deflections were just running for them at the time. But immediately, look at the difference. It's like it's night and day. And they're struggling a little bit, aren't they? They're not finding it so easy to get the ball off me. It's not so narrow. It's not so you know, easy to win the ball off me any longer. I'm easier to look at that, even heavy touch there from Roberto. Tiki-Taka, you're going to lose the ball. And just because we got the wide support range doesn't mean you can't play Tiki-Taka. You know, oh, good block there, but you can still build using what the traditional sort of Tiki-Taka style, like short little 1-2s, nice passing in between in the players. So you should be seeing the difference between a hug the touchline and a high support range versus the low support range and the advanced instruction Tiki-Taka. You can get away with poor touches, bad passes like I just did a second ago. And there we go. Beautiful play. Absolutely cut them to shreds. And like I said, when you are building, don't be afraid to go backwards. Went backwards and it just opens up everything going forwards. What a freaking goal. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Tiki-Taka doesn't work. But the possession based style with the high support range does work. That was sublime. It really was. It's absolutely glorious. Lovely little back heel. Sets it up. And that man, Lionel Messi, just isn't going to miss. Absolutely stunning. And Happy New Year to everyone. All my fans, viewers, subscribers, whatever you want to refer yourself to as, thank you all so much for supporting the channel over the last year. And yeah, hopefully this year is going to be even better with the data packs and the release of PES 2021. Oh my goodness. You know, you can still produce absolutely flowing moves in this game. Like, it's just so fluid. Okay, I'm just going to let the gameplay play out now. Just going to show you a few clips of how I build my attacks using a possession-based style. You've got the controller in the bottom right, so you can see all the key presses and what I'm using. And what I would say is note how often I go backwards and sideways to move the play forwards. So definitely worth noting that and building that into your style, because I watch a lot of players play as well, and they're so quick to get the ball forward. It's so direct all the time. It's like always forward balls, and it becomes very predictable. And what I would say is if you're playing an opponent online as well, especially, is you can break them mentally by keeping the ball for long periods of the game. Why is this so frustrating? Is because if you're keeping the ball for long periods of time, they're going to be very scared to lose the ball, making them a little bit more tentative, a bit more hesitant in their passing, knowing that they've got to get their passes spot on, or they're not going to see the ball for long periods of the game. So if you get your tactics spot on and you've got your players and you've seen my attack defense strategy tutorial, then you'll know how to adjust just where your players sit on the field of play, so it allows you to hopefully build your attacks and keep the ball a little bit easier by finding your players in space rather than all sort of sitting in the wrong position. If you compare the play you're seeing now compared to the play that I had to try and deal with for the first 26 minutes of the game, there's a massive difference. It's so much easier to build attacks, create chances, get shots off on goal, create nice little 1-2s in and around the box like I'm doing here. It just feels easier to pull off. Little 1-2s coming off. Amazing shots, incredible saves. You know, they just can't live with this style of football now. So look at the difference in stats from that first half to the second half. The amount of passes, shots on target, just overall every single stat there has been increased with that change in tactics. Anyway, that's all from me, ladies and gents. Thanks to you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon in another one of my videos. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.